Nigel, character, grit and determination, I thought today, great point.
Yeah, I think you're spot on with that. Obviously, we've talked about ourselves. The players responded from last week. We'll find out a lot about ourselves. And we have done today in a real positive nature. We've changed our shape. You know, we worked on it through the course of the week. So, again, well done to the staff and well done for the players because we've done a lot of work this week. And we wanted to affect them. We've started the game really brightly. You know, we're on the front foot. We had a few opportunities, which was important. And we've made them change their shape after 10 minutes. So that was for me a good psychological thing that we were doing well. We knew it was going to be a direct nature where we got long balls coming from the goalkeeper, free kicks, corners, long throws, that we'd have to defend and defend well, and we've done that. You know, you've had to compete, and the players have competed, but then I wanted us to play as well, and I thought we posed them a lot of problems. Conceded a poor goal after half time in respect of we give them a throw in, but actually from the throw in, the cross that comes in, the player is offside. We didn't realise at the time. We've seen some VT afterwards. As Sombalonga is actually in front of Riesberg in an offside position. So as the cross comes in, it was a dangerous cross, but as it's come in, he's in an offside position. So on another day, that wouldn't have been given. But the players have responded in the right manner, which is so important. We kept going, we kept grinding away. I want us to play football, confidence keeps growing. We get a penalty, we had a shout for it just before. Good centre-forward play from Chrissy Martin when he's got in front of the centre-half and he's made the referee have a decision to go and make. And it was well dispatched from Jarrod Bowen. But I must say, David Marshall made an exceptional save right at the end to get the point that I thought we thoroughly deserved. Yeah,
you summed it up very nicely there. I think, what else did the tactical change bring, in your opinion, today, of a positive nature for the side?
Yeah, well, from my point of view, we've played in the Carabao Cup a back three. It was different this time because we played like a 1-3-4-3 with two number 10s, if you like, in Grzycki and Jarrod Bowen, playing off the main centre forward in Chrissy Martin. Wing backs bombing on to give us the width, middle of field, three centre halves that were dominant. And for me, you know, we've done really well in that respect, and it's something that now adds to our armoury of what we want to go. What we want to do moving forward. And like the principles of the games aren't going to change for me. I want us to build through the back and from the back, play through the thirds and pass the ball quickly and try and penetrate. So today we've played a different way to compete against a very good side. We're looking to pose them problems, and we have done. But likewise, I thought we had a good defensive shape as well to nullify a lot of their threats because they did have a lot, didn't they? Of threats.
Indeed. And I think as well it sets it up very nicely in the way for the Leeds United game, Yorkshire derby, two sides who obviously you've made a tactical change today. Leeds play with a lot of flair as well. Could prove to be a really interesting fixture.
Yeah, but again this week we'll find out a lot about ourselves. You know, for today's game it'll be totally different on Tuesday night. Leeds will play a different way. They keep a lot of ball. They're very high energy. The ball will be in play a lot more than what it was today because at times it was stop-start. So it'll be really quick play. You know, they'll change their formation potentially a couple of times during the course of the game, so we've got to deal with that. But we today should give a little bit more confidence as well. Another good atmosphere in the stadium, you know, going on to the back of the last two ones that we've had at home. A togetherness about everyone, and everyone really wanting everyone to do well. That's the big thing, and you know, we've got to keep working extremely hard. And as I said, we find out a lot about ourselves. And as you started the interview, good character, great determination shown by everybody.
Jarrod, back on the score sheet again today. Great result.
Yeah, you know, it was we changed formation. I feel like it worked. I feel like we had, you know, solid at the back. Defensive shape was very good. They didn't really create many opportunities. And you know, it gives me and Camille the freedom to, you know, counter attack and stay higher up the pitch to play 3v3 against their, you know, their back three or back five, wherever they do. But you know, we got a point. I feel like the first half we started quite well, and then second half they came out a bit, got the goal, but you know, we showed great character to bounce back, get that equalising goal, and you know, on another day we go and get another goal and get the 3 points. But you know, before coming into the game, they're top of the league, they wanted to walk all over us, but we had a game plan, we changed theirs, and you know, I think it's a good point for everyone.
Yeah, always going to be key battles, lots of hard tackles going in as well, the classic sort of Tony Pulis team, if you will.
Yeah, you know, there was all big land to the Giants, they're back four, when you're looking at a goal kick, there's Shotton, Flint, Ayala and Friend are all 6'6+. But you know, we just got to win the battle and earn the right to play. You know, I feel like we battled much more than what we have in recent weeks today, and you know, we won those battles and got a positive result from it.
Looks like you won the battle as well to take the penalty with Camille.
Yeah, you know, the gaffer told me I was on penalties before the game, so got the penalty and I had it into my mind, it's my penalty, no one was getting it. I put a bit of pressure on that to score then, but you know, thankfully I looked down, I looked up and it was in, so you know, just happy to get another goal and another good point.
Yeah, and I mean 3 goals and 1 assist out of the last 6 goals for the Tigers. It shows that you've found your shooting boots again. That's one thing that we can touch upon in the last month.
Yeah, you know, it's been difficult when you know you're having chances to sit in the post, keepers are saving it. When last year they was going in, but you know, sometimes it doesn't all go your way in football. You've got to, you know, react when things don't go your way. So, you know, I'll have chances, but I know because I'm that type of player, I'll always get chances. So it's just taking them and hitting the target and hopefully scoring goals. But yeah, I scored 3 now, so just want to keep scoring, keep assisting and keep getting as many points for the team as I can.
A couple against Leeds would be nice on Tuesday.
Yeah, 2 or 3 would be lovely. We're all ready for that, so hopefully get another positive performance and result.